Okay, so first time me making a video of myself talking to my phone, but look, my name's Charlotte, and something you guys probably don't know about me is that I write slam poetry as it's one of my hobbies, and I tend to write about a lot of political matters like climate change, rape, physical abuse, domestic abuse, just violence. I call out some people in in my slam poetry, but yeah, because I kind of like raising awareness, because you know I feel, or when I get inspired, you know, you can't stop me from writing. But yeah, I started writing slam poetry, and it's kind of, yeah, it's given me a way to kind of, you know, put my voice out there, voice my opinion. So yes, okay. So the slam poem that I wrote is inspired by what is actually happening in Australia at the moment, in our country, and it's a beautiful country, and I don't think it's been getting enough recognition for what's actually happening to it. I mean, Notre Dame, when it caught fire last year, it was boom, everyone was there. There was media, people were donating left, right and centre. The Amazon took 3 weeks for people to actually kind of realise what was going on, but when they did, everyone, there were hashtags and everything. Anyway, that's all going to be in the poem, but I just think that it's well, I'm just getting annoyed and a bit frustrated that it's been 6 months nearly. It's been actually burning since September. Most people think it was burning from November, and because of all the droughts, and still we've barely been getting anywhere. I mean, finally we've got people donating, you know. I mean, not finally, it's good, but yeah, I think it's kind of about time that people realize what's happening to our country. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the poem, slammy poem. And also, sorry, I'm sitting on my bed, because why not? 500 million animals are dead, even those that were born and bred. 7 people dead, the rest have tried to survive but have fled. Fire is 5 times bigger than the Amazon disaster. Australia is burning faster and faster. And what did our Prime Minister do? He took a holiday in Hawaii where the skies are blue. It took 2 people to die for the leader of our country to say goodbye and return to the country that continues to burn. When Notre Dame began to turn to ashes, the media was there in the quickest of flashes. Thousands of people donated in the first few hours, and more came to help to rebuild the tower. It took the media 3 weeks to let the public have a peek at what was happening to the beautiful Amazon rainforest. Hashtags and donations were made before it turned into a black forest. Hashtag pray for the Amazon, hashtag save the Amazon. The list goes on and on. But when most of Australia has been burning for nearly 6 months, still there's been barely any media coverage. Firefighters with families have more courage than our government and politicians. We elected you and put you in those positions, not so you could abuse your power, but so that you could help our country and not watch it grow worse and worse in its condition. For so long, the people who were raising awareness concerning this mess were a few, including Pink, Celeste Barber, me and you. Canada sent over firefighters to help control the fires that those news writers like to write about. The government is in doubt. While the American president we helped is tweeting about his new military toys instead of following Canada's example and playing with the big boys. Update. 23 are now confirmed dead. Let's hope it doesn't get to 28. These fires have to be controlled before it's too late. 17 people still remain missing. Over 1,400 houses burnt down. 382 of those were on New Year's Eve, when the clock struck 12, where we were all rejoicing and kissing. And yet still our Prime Minister has better things to do, like host a cricket match under a not-so-blue sky. And it hasn't been since the fires grew. Go on holidays in the middle of a crisis. He worked in the immigration office before he was elected, so who knows, maybe he works with ISIS. He visits towns on his rounds so he can get a bit more press to make less of his mess. He forces women and men to shake his hand for the camera so he can look so grand. but he then turns his back on the people that ask for real help, call him out. Why is he being so slack? He says they're angry, upset and tired, when really he's the one who should be fired. Our PM doesn't believe climate change is real. Then tell us, Scott Morrison, what is this heat we feel? You spent $110,000 on your own church. That money could have gone towards the people who are out there risking their lives every day to save this land. So now it is time for us all to take a stand and protest until you are banned. In the time you've been PM, you have supported the mining industry, coal. Climate change isn't real. And go on a holiday in Hawaii and only came back when 2 died. Maybe you should just resign. Wildlife are being burnt beyond recognition. Every day they get closer to the threat of endangerment and extinction. We aren't so different from koalas, wombats and kangaroos. See, because we're all losing our homes too, whether it's trees or a house. We are all losing our oxygen, blue sky, and some even a spouse. Animals are dying, people are crying. We are begging for your help. As our country gets destroyed, finally the army got deployed. We could all do so much more of this, I am sure, because nobody is ever too busy. If they truly care, they will make time. Thank you.